I'm gonna take myself a piece of sunshine and paint it all over my sky. Yeah.
Welcome back to
Be no
Culture and Art Talks Live. Excuse me, I'm stuttering. I had a few glasses of wine this evening. Top Shelf got me stuttering in here. We got a special guest, man. He got me excited. We've been in here talking a little bit, and we've been talking about what it would look like to have Top Shelf on Art Wars, what it would look like, what his competition would look like. And it seems to us like he thinks that there's not a lot of competition out there. So if anybody feels like you competition and ready for the Art Wars, this man is talking a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? He's talking a whole lot of shit. Y'all heard me correctly. I'm cursing and everything today. That's the kind of show it's gonna be. I'm here with my co-host, the MF Son. Y'all already know the MF stands for mother. No, I don't know. What's the MF stand
Monday
for today?
through Friday.
Listen. We don't talk
Monday
about
through
that.
Friday. That's a good one.
Monday through Friday. We don't talk about that. What's up, y'all? What's up? We have a great show. For you today. Top Shelf is in the building. We are going to talk about who's going to challenge this man. But first, we want to get into like how he started in Horizon. You know, what's his motivation and all of that. So listen, let's go with that first. Top Shelf, please tell us. How do you start here? What was your journey?
What brought you to Horizon Worlds?
I don't know if I want to talk about how I started because that shit was on another account. But where we at now and shit, Top Shelf. So I started what last month under this account and shit, and now I'm just trying to get all the smoke from everybody.
Top Shelf builds. So
all the top builders.
1 month in, and you ready to take all the smoke. Right. That's basically what we're hearing.
Listen. We don't have to talk about what that account name was or anything, but we definitely want to get a history of where you come from.
Where I come from, like what, like
as far as building goes.
I come from myself.
Like honestly. Just how you came onto the platform, like how you stumbled across the Oculus and decided to come in here and start to build, or you know.
All right, so I always had an Oculus. I had it when it first came out. When the Quest 2 came out, I bought it for my kids and shit. Actually, we bought it for like that fighting game, whatever that shit is, the one you see on social media where everybody fighting and shit. So I bought 4 Oculus for all my kids. Yeah, whatever that boxing shit was, I bought it for them and shit. And that shit has been sitting around. So like I would say, after February, I got in a crazy ass car accident and shit, and I was just sitting around in the house and shit. It's high as fuck. Saw the Oculus, I got on and shit. And the crazy part is, I got into I think it was Alt Space. I didn't even get on Horizon. I ain't know shit about Horizon. I got on Alt Space, and there was a lot of people there and shit. People say you should start building in here, just cause and shit. So I went back smoking again, doing a headset instead of getting an Alt Space. I jumped in Horizon and I got into that little build tutorial and shit. It took me 7 days for my first build, 6 or 7 days for my first build. I couldn't get like the snapping shit right. I got that, made my first world. Some dude offered me $2K for my first build I made and shit. But I didn't know the value in Horizon. So I didn't know if I was underselling my shit or that was too much. I didn't know where I should market my work at. So then after that, I started making more work. And then I ran into Henry. But before I ran into Henry, it was a lot of top creators I was reaching out to and shit. I was showing them my world, and they came see my world and shit. But at the end of the day, I felt like they felt threatened by my work. For somebody that been on for just a couple weeks and shit, doing all this nice ass builds and shit. So then like I felt the tension in the air and shit. Then like I said, I didn't know shit about adding doors or how to do all the other shit. I said how I ran across Henry, he invited me to fucking his classroom. So I clicked on that shit, popped up in the classroom and shit. And I got like the tags and shit under the name. So I'm like, oh shit, world creator. And the first question I asked, I'm like, yo, how you put doors in your world? I went to your trap house, and a lot of my world resemble like how I grew up and shit. And I want to implement it into my worlds and shit. So I showed Henry my world. And just like Henry, or everybody else that been in my worlds, they never thought I built this shit. They always second guessing. Right. If you saw my profile picture on my original account, you'd think I was like some rapper and shit, nigga tatted up gold and all the other shit. Like this nigga gonna be building shit. So that's like the vibes people was picking up. So Henry started like me and him started going collabs and shit. So he started seeing and shit. And next thing you know, my shit was speaking for itself and shit. I was having people coming out to me like, yo, we want you to build like this. Having people trying to give me contracts and shit. Like I said, I make a lot of money in the real world and shit. So I'm like, I ain't trying to get tied on a contract. with somebody I really don't even know and shit. Contracts, I don't do shit.
Right,
I just
right,
rather get the
right.
straight cash and keep shit pushing. And like I said, I started getting reported every day. Every time I come in here, I go to somebody else's world, I was getting reported. Safety advisor every fucking day and shit. So I started limiting like the people I was with. The next thing you know, boom, nigga got banned and shit. So then I fucking made this account and shit. Now I'm trying to get smoke from everybody and shit because I don't know
Now,
who came after me and shit. So now I'm just calling everybody out and shit.
now listen, I know because going through all of your worlds and seeing all of the progressions that you've made, you have a distinct art style. Can you talk about that? Because you know I've been to your zoo, your safari world, and a couple of other worlds. Like, what's your distinct? Well, I'll just tell everybody what the distinct art style is. Like, there's no bottoms. Just like how we are here in Horizon and we don't have any legs. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that is your art style. Can you talk about that?
I just did it because it's common sense. If we don't got no legs, I don't know why people make legs and stuff. Like I just feel like it's pointless to just have some stuff. We have legs, I make with legs. So my thing is, all my builds, I wanted to match the avatar that we have right now and shit. Right. So when you go on my builds, you feel like you there, like you feel like you're part of the environment and stuff. So I feel like that's why I took away the legs from my animals and everything and shit. I was gonna take the legs away from the couches and shit. I was gonna really get real petty with it, but I'm like, nah, I'll just keep them shits there. But yeah, I still gonna put the circle.
And what's your guy's name? What's your guy's name who's always in your bills?
Oh, Fred, just Fred.
Fred, right.
I didn't caught Fred everywhere.
Yeah, he wasn't the first guy though. The first guy was like some homeless dude. Like I was trying to say, people I really aspire these people. They don't ever want to give me credit. They just take stuff from me and just do it on their own and shit. Cause I started the whole ring under the people, the name tag and stuff. Now everybody want to do it and shit. But like I said, they never give me credit and shit. Cause like I said, my first account, I was just always like, all right, I'm cool. I'm keeping stuff all humble and stuff. But like I said, now I'm back for vengeance and shit. So now I'm calling
smoke. He wants that smoke. He wants that smoke.
When I say everybody, it could be 2 against 1, 3 against 1, 1-on-1. I don't give.
So you want the 2-on-1? We got artists dropping in. We got artists dropping in the audience out here and everything, and he's calling everybody out for the 2-for-1. Right on time. Ashy, we've been trying to get Ashy in the battle. She has dropped in to the building over here in the audience.
Drop on this couch.
You know what I'm saying? It's a call out. He's calling out any artist that wants smoke today. So if anybody in the audience wants smoke, hit me up and we'll get you signed up for the battle.
I had this talent. I just got on. Like I said, I was just fucking around and this shit just took off. Most of these people went to school for that shit. They study that stuff. I ain't do it. And I feel like they don't want to get beat by somebody that didn't go to school for it. Because I guess it'll hurt their pride and shit. But I don't give a fuck about no pride. That's how I feel right now. I don't give a fuck about that.
So you say put the friendly competition aside. You really ready for a Floyd Mayweather style showdown?
Yeah, I'm going undefeated.
That's what we hearing from Top Shelf today.
I'm going undefeated.
He's ready for you. Training constantly.
Are they ready for me?
Always going.
Are they ready for
always
me?
going.
That's a real question.
So listen, last question for you. I know that there's a competition coming up in Horizon. Can you, I know you can't talk about what it is, but give us a little sneak peek about what you're doing and how dope that's gonna be, and because I know y'all y'all finna win that joint.
You working with Henry on that?
Man, all right. I would say something, but I don't want Horizon to say, "Oh, he tried to rig the system." But I already have stuff planned and shit. That's why, like I said, at first I was all about teams. I already got worlds. You already seen my first 2 worlds and shit that I made on this account. Like I said, I was gonna drop all that, just give it to different people and have them drop that shit. I'm trying to say, any of the worlds that I made, I'm saying would have won the competition and shit. Just the point is now I'm learning scripting. Now it's game over and shit. That's everybody's biggest fear when I start learning scripting. Because like I said, my worlds speak for myself. Like I have 91 plus worlds and I only been on for 4 or 5 months. It had 91 worlds and shit. They took all that shit from me and shit. Now imagine if I scripted all them worlds and shit. I've been waiting for scripters for all my worlds and shit. And I feel like they use that against me. Like, okay, you're a dope builder, but you don't know how to script. So they send scripters in here that is be taking that time with my work. But now I'm teaching myself scripting. Now bro, when I get it tacit scripting, it's game over and shit. Ain't nobody really messing with me and shit. That's all I'm saying. I can't talk on the stuff I'm building, but y'all see when the competition comes and shit.
Listen,
Well, I've
get ready
definitely
for the
seen some of the
competition. I
builds, and
can't
I'm
wait.
excited. I've seen some of the work. I know some of it is not completely done, like you said. You want to get some of it scripted, but I've seen some. I don't know if I could talk about the the submarine and some of the stuff that I've seen. Amazing work, man. Exceptional talent from Top Shelf. One of the guys that he works with, Henry 93D, was one of the artists of the month at the Culture and Art Bar last month. They collaborate on a lot of builds. Another exceptional artist. So definitely, if you haven't tapped into any of his work, make sure to tap in, check him out, and give him some support. And hopefully we find somebody soon who wants to compete with him in the Art Wars. If not, we just have to put him on a First Friday event and just kind of like showcase some of the work that way. So either way, we're looking forward to getting to it, and we hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Son, did you have anything you wanted to say in closing?
Listen, I just want to see a great battle. I always love to see smoke. I think this dude is super talented, and there's a lot of talent out there, just amazing talent out there. So listen, if you want that smoke, we are ready for war. Catch y'all later.